Hi, everybody. I have a story here from Amanda. I don't have any money to give you at the moment, but I'd like to send my story. Also, if you don't use it, it's fine. If it just likes some advice, if you can. I'm 23. I met this guy who was my boyfriend for 7 months. We dated, and DCF has taken my son because of some issue that I won't get into. But after that, my boyfriend became ugly, told me to get bigger boobs with plastic surgery, used to make comments of other women when I was around, and if I stood up for myself, he would yell in my face. This one time he was yelling in my face, so I kissed him, thinking it would de escalate him. But for some odd reason, he only got angrier, ripped my earbud out of my ear, and told me I better listen to him, then continued to yell in my face, saying that if I left him, no one would ever want me, just like my own parents didn't want me. I was adopted. One time I tried to break up with him and leave, so he grabbed my arm. I kind of punched his arm to get him off me, which, by the way, he's very tall and weighs more than me, so I'm sure he didn't feel it. And the next thing I know, he's got me in a chokehold against his bed. I stayed with him stupidly, but the abuse only got worse from there. He would psychologically torment me on a daily basis, and one day decided to laugh about how he choked me and told me I punched him 4 times instead of one. He went through my diary, and then I got angry and told me and when I got angry told me he was concerned about me. He wouldn't feed me, and at one point you could see my ribs through my skin. He has a key to my apartment, and I'm pretty sure he has some friends watch me. One day we broke up, and he wanted to be the one who broke up with me, so he got his phone out and told me he was going to call the cops, tell them a crazy person was in his house. He threw me to the floor and almost broke my foot. He had one of his friends follow me and limp just to let me know he watches me. On the night we had broken up, he had told me he kidnapped my kid and shot my best friend in the head because we had been drinking alcohol. He probably drugged it because the next thing I knew, I was doing a bunch of crazy, bizarre things in my home because he told me I was doing a bunch of crazy, bizarre things in my home because he told me if I didn't want to throw things, my kid would be taken. And I loved him because because of the star I was in. He still has people follow me now, and since that day we broke up, I ended up in the ER from a dissatisfied state because I had ended up calling the cops and they couldn't get the story out of me because I was so out of it. On Facebook, he told me he couldn't wait to fuck me again and that I was ugly with weird hair and I was a rat and that he couldn't wait to stomp my guts out. I was just wondering if there was any legal action I could take against these people because he has high school kids doing this or a little bit older, but he still wants to drive me to kill myself. I know this because what he stated on Facebook. Also, some more to it, he liked to clean his fingernails with knives and stared at me. He was also apparently in a gang, which I believe he lied to me about, where he was from when his mom was from the South. Now apparently he's Russian, and he's definitely not Russian. His father bails him out of everything, and also I'm pretty sure he was raping me in my sleep. He loved to ignore me, and he didn't get when he didn't get his way by playing video games. That's how he knew. That's how I knew I was being punished. He stopped coming to bed with me after a little while, and I'm pretty sure he got off on emotional pain when I tried telling the police they didn't believe me, so I couldn't get a protection order or anything. All right, this guy's nuts. This guy's crazy, nutty, violent. You know, it should have been an indication to you when, you know, DCF took your kid and his issue was getting bigger boobs. Look, you're being abused. And I'm going to tell you the same thing I tell everybody. Record any interaction with them. It seems like you have your kid now, or if you have your kid, you need to break all contact with this dude. Start recording all interactions. Start recording everybody who harasses you, and then save that for them. Give it to the police. Say like, look, you may not believe me now, but I'm telling you, this guy is crazy, and he is harassing me, and I think he drugged me. He's been physically abusive. You know, I think he was sexually assaulting me in my sleep. He would keep me in a stupor. But you need to keep your head clear. And you need to start recording any and all interaction with this guy. Like, at your lowest moment, you're having your kid your son taken. And he's worried about bigger tits. I mean, right there, what are you staying with this guy for? Shows you where his priorities are. The physical abuse, the thing with the nails and staring at. Look, he's a loser. Most narcissists are losers. He's a wannabe thug, but guys like that could be dangerous because they like to get violent to prove a point. So start recording all your interactions. Keep talking to the police. Reach out to some women's violence shelters or groups, and they'll be able to direct you as well. But anything other than no contact with this guy is ridiculous. Okay? Record everything. Video everything. You see these people, record them, get their picture, and keep handing them off to the police. That's the best you can do here. But this guy, you know, violent narcissist, will spiral out of control. And this guy might be spiraling from the rejection as well. So keep that in mind. Record everything. Call the police. Thank you for your story. I appreciate it. Thank you to everybody watching. If anybody has any advice or comments, please leave them in the comment section below. And again, if you have a story, a problem, a narcissist you want to expose, or you just want to contribute to the channel, you know what to do with the PayPal link in the description box. Even if you can't contribute, send me your story anyway. I will get it out there and have the video right back to you. This is Ollie Matthews. Thanks for watching. See you all again soon. Bye.